Take a look at your notifications. Last week, the headline hit. Over 40% of digital interactions are now handled by identity proxies. People are literally paying a subscription for an AI to be them, so they don't have to deal with the friction of being human.
That's the ultimate logical surrender. We've reached the point where the mirror is no longer reflecting us, it's generating us. Welcome to the first link in the finite chain. I'm Maya Soul, cognitive psychologist.
And I'm Roman Vector, principal logical strategist. Today, we're performing a diagnostic on your synthetic mirror. That's right, if you're outsourcing yourself to a server farm, you aren't just lazy, you're logically extinct. Logic starts with one law. A is A. A thing is what it is. But if you're using a proxy to manage your life, who is the A in this equation? You or the algorithm that's been trained on an averaged version of everyone else?
That is what Descartes warned us about, but on steroids. We're losing the I think, therefore I am. For a long time now, it has become I am recommended, therefore I exist. This isn't just a tech problem, it's an ethical crisis. The profound Aristotle taught that character is a habit. It's built in the friction of making choices. When you remove the choice, you dissolve your character.
Exactly. If the AI chooses your words for you, it's building your reputation. If it builds your reputation, it owns your future. You've become a guest in your own life, watching an entire different entity lead the way.
That's kind of spooky, but why are actually people doing this? Well, because they're afraid of the unpredictability of real life. They want the refined identity, the one that doesn't make mistakes. But you have to realize that the self is already a fragile story. If you add a second layer of digital illusion on top of it, you're twice as far from objective reality.
You're fighting physics, Maya. The universe is deterministic, sure, but you are the only variable you can actually move. If you stop moving that variable, you're just a rock rolling down a hill. Character is the structural integrity to say no to the algorithm.
All right, I'll concede to that, but I have to add that it's also about the morality of your attention. If you only have 4,000 weeks to live and breathe, and you're spending them fine-tuning a digital proxy to live for you, you aren't actually alive. You're a ghost in your own life.
In this series, we don't do theory without action. Here is your diagnostic move for today. Identify the last opinion you posted or spoke that you didn't actually think through from first principles.
Ask yourself, did I say this because I believe it to be objectively true, or because I'm wearing a digital costume that requires me to say it?
Your character starts when the autopilot stops. For the next 24 hours, delete the proxy. If you can't say it with your own logic, don't say it. Reclaim the I behind the eyes.
That silence is going to feel heavy. We're so used to the background noise of the digital mirror that being alone with our own unfiltered thoughts feels like a threat. It's not a threat. It's the return of your cognitive autonomy. If you find yourself unable to speak because you don't have a pre-scripted answer, that is a win. It means you have finally found a boundary where the algorithm ends and yours begin.
You have to use that silence as a strategic advantage. Most people are terrified of being seen as they truly are without the digital polish. They want the safety of the herd. But there is no safety in a collective lie. There is only the slow decay of your individual agency. Every time you refuse to use a proxy, you are strengthening the structural integrity of your own mind. You are choosing to be a primary source rather than a secondary reflection. Remember that the clock is always ticking. Don't let the next 5 minutes be synthetic ones.
Sovereignty is a choice. This is the first link. Now that the mirror is finally cleared up, keep it that way by moving with objective intent. Next week, we'll be discussing how to detect logical fallacies in a social script.
We'll be waiting for you at the next link in the chain.